Hello, hello. Welcome to WIP IT Thursdays. With me tonight, we got Custom Cannon and Harker Customs.
What up?
Evening.
And speaking of custom cannons, yeah, I got my Bruton head for my original characters in. That thing is awesome.
All I got to do is finish my clear coat on my Midnighter head, and he's all done.
That
Really?
freaking awesome. Love how this turned out. It fits so well. I don't take the belt off for now. And I'm going to be painting this up tonight.
Nice.
Very nice.
You said the Midnighter head you got painted up, except for a clear coat?
Yeah, let me get to my adjustments, and I can set the focus.
Got Jeffrey Torres. How y'all doing? Doing pretty good. Name withheld. Hi, everyone.
Pretty good.
Question. Do you know if... oh, too much light. Too dark. Stop. There you go. That looks good.
Oh, light's been kind of weird today.
That looks good.
Question: do you
You
know?
can't really see the highlights and lowlights that I put into it, though.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's hard to see on the video cameras. It's 720p through StreamYard.
Let me make an adjustment real fast here.
Let's answer Torres's question.
Yep.
Do you know if those pegs are the same or if they're swappable?
Outback and Rock and Roll. I have not tried that. I would have to look and see, but right off, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
With Hasbro, they don't make things standardized, so it's hard to just, you can't really guess.
That looks good, Harker. That's looking nice.
Yeah, you can see it a little bit better now. The low lights.
Yeah, that turned out nice.
The eyes, very, very, very hard to do on this.
Yeah, they're pretty deep in there.
Yeah, very difficult.
I am going to do an arm swap on my extra Sunfire that I use on my X-Men diorama set action shelf. First thing, I'm going to take some little 100 Newton. This one had some white paint on one of the mask gears. I'm going to fix that. I'm going to do an arm swap that I've seen some other people do, which is pretty cool. I got one of these Human Torches from Ollie's for $7.99. Sector 2813, evening fellas. Hello.
Hello. I want Sector. It arrived. Thank you so much, buddy. I really, really can't thank you enough.
I was thinking about, you know how they like have 15 billion Wolverines out? I was thinking about turning a Wolverine into a Ninja Turtle.
That would be
giggles.
about the right stockiness. That would work out.
Yeah. So basically, do like the front shell and the back shell and the head and hands, but that's all you need, wouldn't it? And feet.
Yeah, feet.
You need one though without the crazy boots, the flared boots.
The one that's got the black boots.
The one with like the fishnet stockings on his face.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
I have one of those. If you want it, Sean. or just Canon?
I don't know. I got some Wolverines sitting around. Control A.
Sector 2813, no problem, buddy. Did you see soft goods? LOL.
Yes. Yeah, I found them. I put them in that box to make sure they don't get lost for now. I've been working on these heads all day. This new spirit head, because I already did one spirit head for Xavier. Now I'm doing another spirit head because we came up with another recipe that turned out better, that he liked more. So we're doing this one, and I'm just now finishing it up. So I've been working on this and the Midnighter head all day. So I'm gonna actually open that one up and poke around with it here in a little while.
Tutorials are the Thor hands, the controller wave, the same as 80th Thor. They're compatible. They're not exactly the same, but they have the same peg. So I'm using those hands on some 80th Thor arms. I put on my extra 80th Thor. I mean, my extra controller wave Thor. And these are the controller wave hands, and these are 80th arms. Which probably not going to go with that head because that helmet. I put the head from the Ragnarok on there, but that head, something about it though. It seems like the helmet's not down far enough or something. Kind of looks goofy.
On the which one?
That's the Ragnarok head. So
yeah, that's the one I got that I don't like.
Yeah,
I need to fix that at some point too.
I just need to finish repainting this one though. I need to strip off. I put that light Vallejo on there, and I hate it. And I got stripped off. And I could paint over it, but then you start getting your paint too thick, so better just go ahead and strip and start over. Okay. Clean. It works out pretty good too. I was using that Winsor Newton to get the Dremel, the dust from the resin from dremeling this out. Gets that all off really easy.
I usually just get the tongue in there.
Yeah, I'm not part cat, so no.
I don't think that's healthy.
No.
No, I don't think it's good for you.
If you,
I mean, I could be wrong. I never tried it, but something just tells me that's a bad idea.
yeah, I don't think it would be. That's too good of an ideal. Can't use that. That'd be cool if I could use the flame piece on the. Oh, wait, there's no hole. They don't go in the peg hole, so that's fine.
The what? The flame?
I was sitting there I was the flame piece came off the Human Torch for Sunfire. I was like, oh man, you don't have a peg hole. I can't use it. But it don't have a peg hole. It just sits on the shoulders.
Yeah. So you can use it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna throw these both in some hot water and see how the clear plastic does in hot water. If it destroys it.
Oh no.
Let's see. I got the AF Anniversary Thor incomplete for $5 last time. That's good. Well, that's a good deal. The skin tones are a little off, but the hands work fine. So that should work fine. The wrist guards has got the separation color, so you really won't notice that much difference between the skin tone. The Ragnarok, the Herald Thor skin tone is a little lighter than the Ragnarok. I mean the 80th anniversary Thor. Oh, we got Darth in the house. Hell with the crew. Hello, Darth. Party on. Oh. Cannon, I'm gonna later on down the road for a project if you willing to take it on.
Mm-hmm.
I ended up getting the Build-A-Figure for Trostis, which is huge. It's
yeah,
giant. And
he's a big boy.
the head is tiny on the figure, which is fine because I want to use it on the Bat Trostis body.
Mm-hmm.
If you're willing to take it on, it's like make one of these Sculpt heads to fit this Atrocitus buddy. And maybe a set of hands.
What's it called?
Sculpt, I think. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but
Skrillex.
Skrillex.
Yeah, you know the guy that does all the what kind of fucking music is that? The wah 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 wah. That guy.
Dubstep.
The dubstep. That guy, Skrillex. Just do him a Skrillex head.
You need a Skrillex head, huh?
If you're willing, it's like, I want you to do something you don't want to do. I know if it's not a fun project, it's not fun to make.
That would be fun to make. That can't be his name right if he's only coming up once. Skalox, Skalox.
I'll send you. Look it up here in a second.
Yeah, there we go.
There he is.
There he is. This is basically like a horse skull with
with
horns.
Very much so, and ears.
Yeah, it's weird that he has ears. So I mean, that one's more. I like the way that one looks, but that one's more like horse scully. That one's a little bit less. I don't know.
Do you want to change up the shoulders? Yeah, the body they put the Mattel used for that figure is a regular size figure, and it looks goofy as all hell.
And it's supposed to be big.
Yeah, he's like Hulk size big type character.
The eyeball on that cracks me up, though. It's just a circle. It's just a white circle.
Yeah, it's like not great.
No, not great.
Yeah, I got. I got it here. Oh,
It's just funny because it's just a circle. It cracks me up.
yep, just a circle. I ended up using one of these for a custom, 2 customs, which was funny. One of these heads, I chopped it up and turned it basically into looked like a dragon skull. I changed the horns. Then I took these horns and I made the only time I ever made something like a cutesy thing. A coworker asked me if I can turn into like a cute pink dragon for her sister for a birthday present. So I used these horns on that dragon.
That's funny.
So this crazy looking thing, parts of it went on the cutesy dragon.
I believe it with those eyeballs.
Oh, let's see. Party on, crew. Harker, how's your cat doing?
She's good. I mean, she's content. I mean, she still has the same problem. That isn't changing until we take her to a specialist, get get her, thoroughly examined, biopsy, get all that stuff done. We just don't have the money for that stuff. Until then, she lives in a cone.
Under the sea, SpongeBob. Wait a minute. Oh, wait, what was that?
Would that be? We had to change the word a little bit.
Do I know?
So I think we have to change the words a little bit.
Yeah.
Who lives in a cone under Harker's feet?
Oh, here you go. Who lives in a cone under Harker's feet? What's her name?
Fuzzy.
Buzzy.
Fuzzy cone head. I don't know. Cone pants.
Call it Buzz Cat. That'll work. Instead of square pants, you could just do Buzz Cat.
Buzz cat. Who
cat.
lives in a cone under Harker's feet? Buzz cat. Buzz cat.
Conehead Buzz Cat.
Oh.
The crazy thing about the SpongeBob SquarePants cartoon is that it actually made kids dumber.
Yes.
They did a study on it.
Yes. I believe it.
I hate that fucking laugh that I couldn't ever take. And that whole 1 hour later bullshit that always irritates the hell out of me. It's in everybody's YouTube videos. I just can't.
Yeah, it was funny for a while, but it got old.
It's never,
Overused.
never funny for me.
A few minutes later.
Motherfucker.
I can do it. Do it, man.
Last one. Let it.
If you only.
The first one.
Or Harker's. It's like, that's it. I can't take it anymore.
Well, foreign object got stuck under some of my fucking clear coat on this. Man,
Oh, I thought you were going to say under your fingernail.
I'd rather it be under my fingernail.
It just hurt more, but be less of a pain in the butt.
Cannon, how many Ghoster bikes have you made? That's Darth.
I don't know.
It was worth every penny
10?
to me. I
made 10.
love it.
Some of them I have to remake some parts for because I think I had a bad batch of resin.
If I have,
It was all the same
if
parts
I
that
got
were messed
sticky
up.
resin on some of my stuff, what can I do to?
Wipe it down with isopropyl alcohol, stick it out in the sunlight for a while.
Okay.
I thought I got all of them, but I think there was one batch of like the gray parts that I didn't get flipped over before I shipped out.
So just bathe it in isopropyl alcohol and then stick it out in the sun afterwards.
Yep.
I bought a
That should
UV
take care of it.
I bought a UV flashlight with the try a few things out, and that's
Yeah. Well, and
I got a UV flashlight as well.
I wonder if the atmospheric conditions affected that some because they were sitting in when I had them inside. They were sitting in a room with an air conditioner.
Yeah.
So I wonder if that made it not feel sticky to me. But then when they went out, they started to feel sticky because they got warm.
I wouldn't doubt it's probably that's what happened because with the hard case armor when I got it, it was like spread out. It was like too big to fit the Hercules chest.
It got too
and
warm.
And I put it in a vise, and it still felt soft. And I've been holding it there, and it's good now.
Okay.
Yeah, the wheel flame on mine is like warped real bad. I'll have to shape it to the wheel again. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, it was sitting outside for probably an hour. Yeah, I was probably outside for an hour.
That's Texas.
In Texas. So,
where like you get credit cards that's
a lot of stuff got a little messed up. I was able to get most of it straight. There's a few things I definitely have to go back and tinker with though.
Yeah, that surprised me that it would warp that much.
The Hawk Girl, that didn't make it.
That didn't make it?
No, that did not survive its trip.
What happened to Hawk Girl?
She broke in three places.
What?
It broke in 3 places.
How the hell did they manage that?
We got both ears broke, and one of the little parts that hang down on the side broke.
They must have not. They must have taken that fragile sign I put on their razor.
I told you, man. They are ruthless.
Hey, how's it going?
Hello. Got back up on the different tours. You still do casting, Collector Express? Not often. Not as much as I did used to. I do. Last thing I casted was when I made these. I casted these lower legs to a prime. Like I can start working on making boots with boot swivel. I still gotta like hollow this one out and graft it to the leg, but like everything, a lot of things I start working on, I get distracted and I'll push it to the side for a while. And
Finally got most of this. One of my first customs done, almost.
oh, nice. You so a little way up there. Oh, she looks good.
Yeah. Still a few problems with the painting thing.
She's shaping up really good though.
Yeah. I thought I'd try sculpting it again. See if that makes a difference.
Cool.
Any advice?
What you got going on with you said with the paint?
So what I was trying to do was paint the lines, and it just didn't turn out well as I hoped. And I think it might have been the constant repainting.
If it gets too thick, it can cause an issue. Like if the paint starts getting thick.
And I think it's probably also the sculpting, because I think I put too much of epoxy on this one.
Mm-hmm.
So I scrounged through the spares and I found this and tried resculpting it. And I don't know, it looks a little bit better, but I think I might need to touch it up a bit more. And
if you need extra streak torsos, I have extras.
After the convention, I plan on ordering more shriek bodies.
Do you have any Ollie's up your area?
Huh?
Do you have any Ollie's discount stores in your area?
I got an Ollie's close by.
Check them out. They've had shrieks there.
All right.
And they're $10. So
that's not bad.
Yeah. Here's the Sunfire with the arm swap.
And
Really?
now I'm going to have to order a new. Oh, it's nice.
So I got one that's regular and now one that's like powered up. I like it. I like it a lot.
I'm really surprised that the hot girl that didn't make it.
I'm wondering if maybe it got hot and then cooled down and got brittle.
Yeah, I don't know.
Now I'm going to have to order a new torso because this piece is chipping off of it.
Yeah, the resin that's used on those torsos is very brittle.
Yeah. I wonder if I can make better resin and just use it as a sculpt.
One thing to do is like see if you can get like even if like you maybe like cast it in like if you're going to make a cast of it, cast it in and run it in a rubbery style resin where it's softer, which would actually work a lot better.
The thing is, it's like running with more chemicals. Did I get the flesh paint on here too? Yeah, I'm so careful too. Huh. Well, this is my first custom, so there's always bound to be
Hey, get
problem.
And we got.
There's always bound to be problems on your first custom.
Yeah.
Well,
There are problems on every custom. You just you figure out how to overcome them and then you keep working at it.
Darth, there's on the video, like an assembly video I put up on the other day on the bike. There's a link in the description. The Canon actually has one on eBay right now. Sunstow, hey guys, how's it going tonight? New around here, welcome guys. Watch one of the vids. Feel like it's hard to find people of your content these days on YouTube. Great to see talented fellas like yourself on here. Thank you, sir, and welcome to the channel. And yeah, there's having like showing people working and showing what they're doing. That's definitely hard to do find on YouTube. There's people that like show like the end results, which I have some of those that show like end results of the work, but that's like the how-to stuff is hard to find. But welcome to the channel. And Geek Fusion, the link is in the chat if you want to hop on a little bit. I know you got your other show tonight. Looks cool. Looks cool. Just your
Is there anything I should? Sorry, go ahead.
I think it's Name of Hell. It said looks cool. I don't know if it's your blood rain or the arm swap. But thank you either way for both of us.
We like the blood rain.
I don't know if he was mentioning the blood rain or the sunfire. Let's say both.
It's still not done, and now I got to replace the torso.
Was that one of those 3D printed torsos? Did you buy one?
Yeah,
of those?
from Metaverse.
Yeah, they're a little fragile.
Yeah.
That's why I ended up swapping out the neck because I got frustrated with it.
I can't find the third piece, Sean.
Yeah, I snapped the neck off and replaced it with a Cersei.
Surprising, right?
Where did they break at?
But they're
Huh?
Oh, the top one's broke, huh?
yeah.
That means that box was probably crushed.
I think so.
'Cause
Yeah, because right here, like big.
Oh
time.
yeah, because it was on the bottom
Yeah, it was.
of the box too.
Bastards. Because
The
I'm
3D model
pushing
went
on
up
the
on
other one.
ZBrush.
I'm pushing on the other ones, and they got a lot of give. Like a lot. Like at least I'd say I'm pushing these things at least like 15% past
Yeah.
what like.
Well, I
They all-
sent one out to Jeffrey Torres. He bought one from me. I don't know if you got any problem with it.
And, like,
Yeah.
The one down by her chin, that thing moves like a whole bunch from side to side, and somehow the other one on the other side's like broken off. That's like nigh impossible. So I don't know.
I don't know. Well, I can always print up another one.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Sonsto, I like my Elgu 3D printer. It's one of the 8K whatevers.
And
But
I can
like it a
attest
lot.
to the quality. The quality from your prints are amazing.
I think a lot of that just has to do with layer lines. Like people want to rush their 3D printing stuff because it does take some time. But if you reduce the size of the layer lines or the size of layers, how
I have one question. How do you how do you make the paint so smooth?
What kind of paint are you using right now?
Testers in Vallejo.
Tester should dry smooth. Big thing when you're painting, don't try to put all your paint on at once. Do thin coats. As soon as you start feeling your brush starting to get tacky, stop.
Mhm.
Paint dry, cure, let it sit for a while, even like overnight. Start again. That's why my paint jobs take a long time. I stop as soon as my paint starts getting. When I'm painting, if it starts to feel like my brush is dragging, like that's when it starts creating strokes. You want to do
Gotcha.
like coats. Santo, exactly nobody shows when they make the mess themselves. It's like I make mistakes. I've been doing this for years. Like I said, I'm getting earlier on the stream. I was talking about I'm going to strip this off. I tried some new paint on it, didn't like it, and I don't want to keep layering paint on it, so I'm going to strip this off, start over.
Oh, did you try some new kind of paint?
I put the Vallejo on here, like that little flesh tones.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't like it, so I'll just throw it in some.
Paint in the butt on the new flesh tones, huh?
Yeah, I was wanting to try something different, other than what I usually use. So. Yeah.
I will say that the sizing is pretty spot on for this body, though. Canon.
The head.
Yeah,
sizing.
I think it's right where it needs to be.
When I get that printer running, and again, I'll start printing out some more stuff.
Yeah, he says he's been thinking about getting a Mars. They seem to really good quality.
A Mars is going to be big enough to do pretty much anything you want.
Print those monster bikes. Those things
I don't think you can print those on the Mars. Well, you could. You just have to. It would take twice as long because you have to stand them up on end.
The bikes are incredible.
Thanks.
I'm definitely going to try again with this.
Mm-hmm.
I do need to find the blades for her wrists and the necklace. So that's going to be a little bit difficult.
I think when we change the sizing of the 682, I'm gonna paint this one up anyway and put this in there with my put it on a little stand and put it with my wife's stuff, so she can have one in there.
Okay.
With her stuff.
Called its proper name, the crocodile.
Chat.
It is the crocodile.
I had to heat this one up because when I got it, it was like real like a
bowed.
like a bowed like this, real bad.
Oh man, that's so weird.
Yeah, it's still not quite flat. It's still bowed out like this. I still gotta get in there. Like when I push on it on the desk, it's still got quite a bit more to go. So I need to get in there and heat it back up and get it to flatten out some more.
That's so weird. Oh, well,
I should have been paying attention. I mean, that and the dude, like, he'll scan in all of his stuff at the beginning of the day
and just
and
delivered. Yeah.
And then deliver it, like, at the end of the day.
So you don't know when it actually arrived, unless you got a door cam.
Oh, and reminder everybody in the chat that we're going to do the subscriber appreciation on Saturday stream at 7 o'clock Eastern. We'll be doing some giveaways. I need to watch a video or something to remember how to do the comment picker in StreamYard. I haven't used it in a long time.
When you seal the Vallejo paint, does it still chip off?
What are you sealing it with?
I don't have anything to seal with, but I'm planning on getting that what's it called, Mr. Color,
Um,
flat seal.
yeah, that will help a lot. The Vallejo, without a sealer, it doesn't seem to stick too well. My experience. Once you seal it, it's fine, but
Because it's like this is the my Tron attempt.
Well, on anything that has like a butterfly joint or anything like that, or hinges, you have to prep it for paint rub. You have to make clearances. You just have really no choice. They just have to have some kind of gap. Even with sealer, they got to have some sort of gap there, or they're gonna rub always.
Welcome, Nick Fulltime. This mammoth head came from Custom Cannon. He sculpted this for me and did an amazing job on it. And I was sitting there in awe of it one time while he's working on it, and didn't realize it until it's like, oh crap, we're making a mammoth, not an elephant. And like you got to chop the ears down.
Yeah, I'm gonna chop the ears down. That's all right.
Yeah, they're no. This would have been better if I caught that for you at Textural.
Oh,
But it looked awesome. I was in awe.
me making
There's
Harry
also the one that I cut apart. Yeah, because the paint's not coming off. But here, I need to fix that. This isn't Vallejo. This is the Citadel skin tone.
Citadel, I find you got to seal it too.
Yeah.
Nothing's quite as good as.
So pretty much, I cannot pick this up and display it until it's sealed.
I'd be very careful with it.
Yeah.
Until then.
And plus, it's probably not a good idea to put it back together until it is sealed.
Yep.
You learn stuff every day.
I want to see Canon, and I don't know who else 3D models. Have you gotten around to trying ZBrush at any point? I want to prefaces. Let's just say I have ZBrush, but of course, P-worded, and as a student, I can't afford it. Yeah.
I don't use ZBrush because it's too expensive. I recommend learning a Blender because it's free.
I have Blender.
I'm going to while you're in Big Bad Toy Store, I'm going to solo screen for a bit. Well, it's not showing.
Okay.
Showing your stuff.
I was trying to find something that I bought because I was going to talk about it.
When you find it, I can.
Yeah, I found it.
Okay.
I'm back.
Is that resin printed?
Huh?
The elephant's head.
Yeah, it's resin printed. So this arrived in the mail today, and
Nice.
it's a model kit, so you have to put it together. Which might turn some people off of it because it's got a lot of parts. But it looks great.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cast on it too. Shit.
Look at that.
I passed on it. I was like, man, I could paint this up and the light looks dope.
Yeah, and the light changes colors too, so it's not just blue. It goes blue and red and green and white, so you can hold the thing down and change which colors it is. So, but it looks. I'm not all the way done building it yet, but it's fabulous.
It looks really good. I mean,
yeah. So you gotta wire some stuff up, but it's just a matter of plugging it in. It's not any.
I wouldn't mind doing it.
Yeah, but pre-order sold out. Yeah.
Wait, 1/10 scale. Wait, what is 1/10 scale again? I forgot.
It's a little bigger than bigger than Marvel Legends. Maybe like Diamond Select might be 1/10 scale.
Wait,
I think.
Okay, so that's
NECA figures and Diamond Select. Those are 1/10.
Gotcha.
McFarlane.
I don't know. His scale's all over the place. I don't know if you can actually call it.
Yeah, but that
he calls his stuff 7-inch scale because everything's 7 inches tall.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's got these clear panels here, and then the lights up at the top there.
I think it's badass.
Yeah, it's cool.
That'd be great to have, like, put a Weapon X in.
That's what I got it for. And for the price, I mean, I didn't think that was, $35. I thought that was pretty good. Get a nice piece. It's versatile. You can use it for lots of different stuff. I'll see how it all looks once I get it put together for scale.
Yeah.
It's a little. I think it might be a little big, but I think it's doable.
I picked up I have another one on order that's similar to that. That's kind of a straight up and down one. I'll have to send you the link for it. It has like more details on the tube itself, but it doesn't have that really cool display unit. That I'll have to make my own or something.
Nick Fulltime said it's a great head with the mammoth head, and I've been wanting one for a Black Series character.
A Black Series character?
I don't know. Is there
mammoth? Did I?
I don't know. I'm curious. Santo, Blender is really good. I just started there and found out they have to make the jump at some point, so I did it early on my learning. He's going to school for I did graphic back in the early 2000s. I did graphic digital media, and we were using Maya back then. And I used to be certified in Maya, but I forgot how to use that program many years ago because I switched to 2D media. Like at the time, it was easy. Back in the early 2000s, you wanted like a 3D job, you had like only a handful of places to go. They didn't let you remote work. You had to go out California or Florida if you want to make good money.
That sucks.
So I went with 3D design, which opened up work anywhere.
Yeah, I've used Maya. I've used 3D Studio Max. I've used ZBrush.
Yeah, I used 3D Max and Maya.
But I didn't want to. I don't know. I didn't want to pay for ZBrush, and I don't pirate stuff, so.
So that looks really good. I can imagine using one for many different projects. The chamber, Iron Man armory, or just a suit display, modified further. Yeah, that could be. You can use that for all kinds of stuff. The hibernation chamber. Yep.
Oh, you said Iron Man. That means that he's not far behind.
Old Don's not the pester.
You just set it straight up and down, and then take the last part of it off.
All you gotta do is say Iron Man's a C-list character, and it summons him, right?
Is he gonna make it on tonight?
He said he'd be on later. We got the
Yeah,
base coat drying right now.
that's not too bad.
Ah, nice. In a half shell.
I don't know what else I can do with it until I actually I need to
in
do
a half shell.
a 3D scan of the figure. Save as.
Mecha.
I think those
No.
blood red blades. They're gonna be not 3D printed, but resin printed
I don't.
because it would be so small.
Resin printing is 3D printing. There's filament, like the
Well,
FTM.
filament printing is what I meant. Sorry. Because I do have a 3D printer, but it's for filament, the PLA.
I wonder if the heat's what. I noticed it with the mammoth head, and it's with the Space Ghost. I got odd discolorations like in the resin.
Okay, the Space Ghost, that was because I poured in resin because I noticed it was getting low, so I poured in a different color of resin.
Oh,
With the stuff that was already in there.
I was wondering.
Yeah,
I was wondering
that,
with
that
the,
one. That's why that one's weird.
the mammoth head had some yellowing. I just wondering if that was.
Yeah, the same thing. I had poured some other resin in with it
Gotcha.
as it was printing because it was getting low.
Gotcha. I'm just curious.
There you go,
Yeah.
Ken.
That looks good.
When
I
we
was
do the
doing
moon
something.
part, it'll be done.
Let me write a to-do list so I can throw it out later.
Yeah.
All right. Midnighter logo.
You did one, but
All right. I'm gonna go. I'll talk to y'all later.
Have a good one.
You too.
All right, take care.
Collector Express, who is the mammoth head for? That is for one of my original characters, a character called Bruton. And it is awesome. Ollie's has Snake Eyes movie action figure. $5. Yep.
For $5 now. Oh, I feel ripped off. I bought them for twice that.
Well, the first batch they hit the Ollies, they were $12.99, and now they got when they get the Ollies that received them with the controller wave and some Age Apocalypse, the Colossus Build-A-Figure wave. They got full cases of the movie figures for $5, $4.99.
That's a good figure.
I haven't seen the paint yet. Hank Solo, his has got Tester's paint. I would buy the shit out of it if I saw it. Oh, we got Queen Comics in the house. Collector Express, greetings, my friend. How are you doing tonight? Doing pretty good. Even better now I got the awesome head that Canon sent me. This thing, I got the first base coat on, put it on just a few minutes ago. I'll hit it with another coat here in a minute. One thing I love about testers, it dries fast enough where I can put a couple coats on. But that'll be all I do for that tonight. Wash will be later. I'm gonna get all the base coat put on. Harker is a Mayfix Black Noir Buck.
it is.
Justin, who is doing the blender sculpting? That is Custom Cannon. And we got we're out here in California. We don't have ollies. That's a bummer. Hey, Sad Sculptor, yo! The head Cannon made is looking top notch. Yeah, I'm super happy with it.
Me too.
Yeah. We all have Cannon's awesome parts on here. I got a Space Ghost head here. We make a Space Ghost out of this Zero body. And then we helped out on Cobra Island roadblock at Burlington. We lost.
Did you decide?
The Cobra, the Burlington's down around here. I'm sorry. You go ahead.
I was going to say, did you decide to use the actual Space Ghost head I sent you instead of the Midnighter head?
Yeah, I like them both, but I think that's going to work better for classic Space Ghost. I'll definitely use the Midnighter head for something because it's pretty badass. Like we're doing at Click Express, what figure is the Mammoth head going on? Ooh, I get to just a second. Let me change my zoom because see, it's a big boy. And go solo layout. It is this big boy. The upper torso, shoulders, biceps, tops of the forearms is the Ursa Major. I grafted together some Sasquatch forearms with the Ursa Major forearms and the Sasquatch hands. And the lower body is a Maestro Hulk. I sculpted over the tears in the pants on the leg and the knee. I left them down here. And the feet are from the Rhino, and I use blue stuff, made fur texture stamps. They're in transition parts. They'll use Apoxie Sculpt and fur stamps and do the blend it there, and did a little bit around the waist, had it tapered in, and fur texture the Hulk legs, and the fur texture the Rhino feet. So that goes on to here. And that already looks awesome with the base coat on. That is one mean looking head. I like it. We're already working on a Sculpt.
Yeah, I can't do anything else with the. Can't do anything else with the turtle shell until I get a 3D scan of whichever Wolverine I'm going to use.
Yeah, gotcha.
Because I won't be able to form fit it to the body. I don't want to line up some articulation on the shell, so like there's a top part that kind of slides out that gets connected to the top part of the back and the bottom part, so you can still have a head crunch.
Let's see, where do I put my green stuff?
Who knows?
It's probably sitting in front of me. I just can't see it. I got so much piled up on my workstation. Yep, there it is. Let's see. Yeah, hang solo. Oh shit, that's a big boy. I was thinking Marvel Legends Rinna. The Minotaur. Yeah. If he was bigger, it could have worked. That yeah, my character's a chunky boy.
Darth, the head that was that's on the Black Noir is it's a Midnighter head sculpted by Cannon.
Got that quick comment. Thank you, sir. Crazy, he's looking good, Collector Express. Thank you, sir. He's got a belt too that goes on him. I just didn't have it off right now. So good. Commandant made me the leather belt, and I made the ornament goes onto the front. And then, of course, I had to chrome it.
Yeah, I remember the chroming days of chrome.
Yeah. Questions: what body would be good for Marvel Legends or for a smaller body for Space Ghost? Ideally, something like Grim Reaper size would work, but I didn't want to paint, so I'm using a 0, which is Spider-Man UK. I would like to have them been a little bit buffer, but I think a Grim Reaper body would work, or the change. If you don't mind painting too, like you can get the. I know it's been on sale. Gore the God Butcher. He's a good size figure. He's got a new torso, but he uses the Grim Reaper arms and legs. But with that new torso and things, he's bulkier. I like it.
So you think he'd work well for a Space Ghost?
Well, let's go. I'm gonna go grab him right quick.
Any like gray?
It's better than trying to paint over yellow
That's true.
with white. That's what I did,
Well,
because I used the Sentry body for my Space Ghost.
Yeah,
But, it worked.
probably a little.
It's not maybe the choice that most people would make, but
The gray can work too. You just basically dry brush white over, strip all the black off of it, and dry brush white, and then you get shading.
yeah.
Yeah. The guy over here, pop his head off and take the cloak off. He's down to about the price of a regular figure right now. Last time I looked on Amazon. So that is a new torso with turn the comment off and go full screen. That new torso is really nice. Plus, it allows for the arms to move. It don't chew up the shoulders. Let's see. Oh,
How much bigger is that one? Yeah, and those Hercules bracers were great for that, because they are exactly like Space Ghosts. You just got to paint them.
yeah. But that torso is longer than a Grim Reaper torso. Adds a little bit of height to them. Actually helps. Kind of like the proportions are really nice. Going forward with the new Grim Reaper, I would love to see them start using this torso instead. But they won't. Of course, he's got some monstrous thing too, though. Like he's got bumps of his spine sticking out, so that might limit it. But it is a. They could tweak this a little bit and use it for other stuff. It doesn't have the issue too with the well, it kind of does, but it's not as noticeable as much. This new Sentry torso, where the shoulders are out a little bit farther, it's more noticeable in Sentry than it is on Gore. Gore, they're sticking out a little bit farther, but they've got enough clearance for the arms to actually go up without chewing them up. I know on some of their newer molds, they're going around and fixing that, or when they're retooling stuff, older molds. That's the replacement for Spider-Man UK is the Strucker body. And they fixed that with Strucker too. It's the Spider-Man UK. You got they fixed it with this one. The original, actually, with 0, it's fixed. the original Spider-Man UK, there's a lip here that would catch when you bring the arms up. This is based on the Spider-Man UK body, but it's actually all new. It's a little bit thicker. The arms are bigger. The legs are bigger. The proportions of legs are so much better. So that's one nice thing about them doing that. But that I still can get over the head.
Oh, come on. You
The
like
head on what?
droopy eye.
Baron Strucker with the droopy eye.
Yeah. He'd been sipping his own sauce.
Let's see. Focus. There we go. Oh, sculptor is like a talk about like the big bear body and the mammoth body. Like he's thick. And guys, if you want to see some awesome sculpting, check out Side Sculptor on Instagram and YouTube. He is a phenomenal sculptor. I can't get over how damn good he is. AK's here. Hello. Oh, and Snake Eyes movie, Storm Shadow takes red dye, more synthetic dye like a boss. Oh, I didn't think about that. You can turn them into hand ninjas. $5 a pop. Some red dye.
Yeah, no more cream shadow.
Yeah. I don't know what they were thinking with the color on that, because in the movie he wears white.
Yeah, that's full straight up cream.
Yeah.
I don't think I liked that band.
Well, I got that right here. The Guardian. I can show a difference between the shoulders between Zero and Guardian. So, full screen here. This is before they the Red Guardians before they retooled the shoulders. You see, there's a
Bigger gap.
hello.
What's up?
I was just getting ready to show the difference between like the mold updates on like the old Spider-Man UK versus like the update. This is before the update replaced it. You can see there is a like lip right there on the shoulder. It catches when you try to go up, and it snags. They smooth it on later releases. This is Zero from that 5-pack. So it actually goes up better. The Baron Strucker is completely like retooled the whole thing, so you get that. What you into tonight?
Not much. Been a slow day.
And I was thinking about using the Red Guardian head for
Space Ghost?
Space Ghost, but Canon actually sculpted an awesome Space Ghost head. So I'm going to use that instead. So I actually have an extra Red Guardian. You said you needed one, didn't you?
What's his name?
Red Guardian?
Yeah.
Or don't Guardian.
I'm missing him and Puck for my Alpha Flight team. Because I've got I got Snowbird, I got the twins, I've got what's the chick's name, the girl version of Guardian? I'm blanking on her name.
Vindicator.
So I've got her, and of course I've got two different Sasquatches. I need Puck and Guardian. So the last two I need for.
Yeah, I got his head here somewhere, and I can set him to the side for you.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, and I got some extra DCUC figures too. I can look through.
Oh, I'm just now, and I know I'm like 15 years late to the party. I get it. I'm just now getting into DCUC because I'm so tired of McFarlane. I'm dumping almost all my McFarlane stuff I'm keeping some of the figures, but most of them I've already gotten rid of half of my McFarlane collection, and I'm probably getting rid of another 40 or 50 figures.
I think it's hilarious that the all the McFarlane apologists were like attacking people, and they said like, "Oh, the first Action Comics number one Superman is inaccurate because he's powder blue and he don't have red boots." It's like, you just didn't read the comics. He had blue boots in the comic book. No, he didn't.
No,
and
he
two,
didn't. He had it on the cover because it was 1930 whatever the fuck, and
it
save
was
money.
Yeah. And
in the book, he had red boots.
On
the cover, he had red boots.
Yeah, throughout the book,
you're talking about
Action Comics number one. Didn't he have blue boots on the cover, or am I thinking of that reprint they came out with a while back?
On the cover, he had red boots, and some of the reprints he has blue boots.
Maybe I'm thinking of one of the reprints.
But it's inside the book where he's got.
Either way, in the story, throughout all 20-something pages, he had red boots.
Yeah.
Yeah, on Action Comics number one, he's got red boots.
Yep. They're like, "Oh, you just didn't read the book. You're not a comic book fan." Like,
when did that come out? I don't think I was alive yet.
Exactly. Most of us wasn't alive, but man, if he was in front of them, I think they would fellatio him.
I had somebody do that to me the other day about that whole Superman 66 Ben Affleck thing. Well, you obviously didn't read the comic if you think that's supposed to be Ben Affleck. And then shows me a picture of Action Comics where in the bottom corner it says Batman 66 storyline in it. And he shows me a picture of just a regular Action Comics cover with a 66 story, I guess, in the back. He's like, "This is what Spooperman's supposed to look like." I'm like, now who didn't read the comics? That's an Action Comics book with a 66 storyline in it. The hell is wrong with you? Because if that was true, then it doesn't look like that either, because it was like regular Superman artwork from like 2 years ago or some crap. I'm like, people are morons. Look at the dude. It's clearly Ben Affleck. I'm sorry. If you don't think it's Ben Affleck, then, that I guess you're just a moron at this point. I don't know.
Xavier Frost, good evening. Collector Express team. Harker, my spirit is looking amazing. Brah.
There it is.
Oh, yeah, that looks great, man.
Now what hair sculpt is that? Is that Baroness?
This is the Page Puncher Superman head, and the hair sculpt is actually from Hella.
Oh, Hella. Okay, yeah.
But it's actually raised up some, and I put some epoxy sculpt to fill some gap. There's a lot of contouring on the page puncher's head as well to kind of give it a little more gaunt of a look, and of course, more eyebrows and everything.
I gotta take some time and clean up my workstation. I can't find anything right now.
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
Ooh, Quinn out there in the chat says he's got the head and both arms for Puck.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh, I might have to come by there and get that. Puck's like, Guardian I've kind of just been putting off because he's not particularly hard to find, but like I need him. But Puck's the one that, good Lord, he's just so expensive to get a hold of.
I'll be right back.
Because they got that. There was the 5-pack, and then they build a figure. Either way, Puck's ridiculously expensive to get a hold of, whichever version you get of him.
Why is he so expensive?
Well, because in the original version, he was just the build-a-figure. And then he came out in that SDCC 5-pack exclusive.
Build-a-figure.
Yeah. And those are the only two versions of Puck that have ever been produced.
It's dumb to make Puck build a figure. I mean, come on.
Yeah, it was an odd choice for a Build-A-Figure, but
Rocket Raccoon, wasn't he a Build-A-Figure also?
he was, yeah. Rocket Raccoon was a
Also a
Build-A-Figure.
dumb choice for a build a figure.
It's like when they did the Mantis Build-A-Figure or whatever it was for that Guardians of the Galaxy wave.
Why would you buy it?
At least she was actually like a well sculpted and like well articulated figure.
We will never, ever, ever again get Build-A-Figures like Galactus and Apocalypse.
Oh hell no!
We will never get those huge, massive Build-A-Figures again.
Yeah, not even a little bit.
No,
I would like a nice, 14-inch tall Sentinel.
Well, what made Puck even more hard to get the Build-A-Figure? It was a Diamond Select. Well, no, previews, like for comic book shops. It's a previews exclusive wave, and the body comes with Emma Frost, and she used one per case, and every other figure in the wave had 2 figures except for Wolverine, who didn't even come with a Build-A-Figure piece. Oh, did he come with a Build-A-Figure piece? I can't remember, but they gave 3. And they took away one of the Emma slots and gave it to Wolverine. It was 3 per case. So it's incredibly hard to build that figure because you got double parts of everything except for the body. It was the dumbest shit ever. It's like it's one of those stupid things that like McFarlane would do back in the day. Well, female figures don't sell well, so we just don't make them. So they reduced the amount of female figures in the case to 1, and she comes with the main body of the Build-A-Figure.
There's that gold on.
And it was a comic book shop exclusive wave. Oh, you got the rough gold?
Yeah, there's the rough gold on Monet.
Isn't that paint awesome, man?
Yeah, it's pretty killer. So I did the zipper and I went ahead and did the belt as well.
Okay, I'm
Pretty wild.
Driving myself crazy because I know.
I got the Sansto. I got the Mayfix the Superman figures that have been coming out for the Super Reign of the Supermen, and I got the Batman Hush figures, the Superman and Batman from Mayfix. I like them a lot.
I have nearly all of the releases from Mayfix for DC. There's a few that I've sold off that are redundant, like some of the DKR stuff.
Is that really what the figure for the head for the figure looked like? That looks so cartoony.
Mattel did some weird stuff back in the day.
I guess.
Oh, no wonder I couldn't find my sculpting Vaseline over by the microwave.
It's just where you want it. You gotta have it warm.
Yeah. Drive myself crazy. I was like tearing everything apart on my workstation. It's like, where the frick did I put it? Yeah, there's certain Mayfix I really like. I've been getting the Reign of the Superman. I bought the Azrael Batman. I love that. I've been fighting the urge to buy Huntress and Poison Ivy.
You can't get her anymore.
I lost that fight.
Oh, Huntress, you can get her from Hobby Link Japan.
I can't believe she's still available. Shit.
Yeah. Last my check, she was still there. And a lot cheaper.
Her and get she even has a crossbow gripping hand, so you can just get yourself a cheap Scarlet and throw a crossbow in and ready to go.
To justify buying McFarlane or Marvel Legends, buy Marvel Legends. McFarlane, I got some McFarlanes, and the quality's all over the place with them. Now, the figures you can have, they look like stuff. It's like they have stuff. They're wildly different in styles where they look like they're not even from the same line.
There are no two figures in McFarlane's line that are two different versions of the same character that looks like it's the same human being in both those costumes. There are none. There are none. Unless you're talking about like, oh, when he did Superman 1000, Action Comics 1000, and then the one that comes in the 2-pack with Devastator, right? Well, yeah, because it's the same figure. But other than that, there are no two Superman figures that look the same. There are no two Batman figures or Wonder Woman figures, or pick any character that it's supposed to be the same person, just in different looks, and they're completely different. They have different sculpts. They have different faces, different skin tones. You can't sit there and act like it's like, oh, well, this is supposed to be the same guy when you're comparing, I don't know, like Batman, 1000 to, Three Jokers Batman. They look like two. I mean, Three Jokers Batman looks like he was doping up on the Venom serum. You know what I mean? Like, they don't even look. It doesn't even look like Bruce Wayne in the costume.
And the scaling is all over the place.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I laugh every time I think about Jay Hernandez doing it, like the scale. It's all about perspective. You just now they're like the same size. They hold them farther apart.
If you have to make those kinds of excuses for a toy line, there's a problem.
Oh, I don't know if you got the Sunfire, but Ollie's has got those Human Torches on the retro card cheap. And I just started the stream. I swapped out the arms. You like a powered up Sunfire.
Uh-huh.
So you get the translucent firearms. I like that.
Now that Human Torch body, just in it as a figure, is a great figure. Of course, I'm biased because I love translucent figures, but yeah, it's just a great body to do some customs. The other one I like too, again, we're going to transparent, is Living Laser.
Mm-hmm.
Like with some head swaps, you can make some cool stuff out of him.
Anytime side sculptor. I was bragging about like a side sculptor's work. He's an amazing sculptor. I cannot get over it. I wish I could sculpt like him. I need a T-shirt to Collector Chris Rain, a Luck Dragon from Never Ending Story. There he is. Sorry, I didn't see you there.
I've been here. I've been listening since the Never Have a Bath like Galactus and Sentinel again.
Sorry.
They're not too long.
I couldn't.
Not too long.
Collector Chris about the Amazon. They included Puck, Geek Fusion. I have the head and hands for both Puck. Sweet. Yeah, the box set, they made Puck's head a little bigger, which does look better. I ended up selling my original Bath Puck for $150 shipped.
I never like that one, man.
Have a good one, Side Sculptor. I work early in the AM. Toy Biz Puck is cheap. Did they make a Toy Biz Puck? Collector Express Puck Wave was a comic book shop exclusive wave. Wolverine Legends back in the day. Emma Frost was the torso. Yep, and she was supposed. They were supposed to have a running change where the green and white suit Rogue was going to be the swap figure, and they ended up not doing it. Also, too, that was the Phoenix Cyclops too was supposed to be the swap, the running change. We didn't get either of those. Hasbro to do a Fin Ping Foom bath, but they won't. They'll never do that. I can see.
No, HasLab's a thing, so all their big characters are going to be there. If you don't see it in HasLab, you're just SOL.
Oh yeah.
I'll never see an Ultron.
Yeah. Name of Hell. Do you want to see the Marvel Legends way with the Hydra Stomper bath? Yeah, I don't like any of that. Is it maybe the Kingpin? I want the Scroll dude. What's his name? Talos. Mainly for custom fodder. I got 2 customs. I want to make one with Dean Winchester and maybe Luke Duke. Go with my orange Roman Racer.
I've got a
Science Sculptor did that pit, right?
Do what now?
That one. I think Science Sculptor did the pit and the whole.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, that guy's awesome.
You notice how that new bath, the Hydra Stomper bath, looks like Ironmonger?
Oh, it does. Yeah.
Yeah.
Darth missed out on both versions of the Mayfix Hush Batman. I'm willing to bet they'll end up doing another one after. Well, look, we got the Nightfall Batman coming out, which is also a nice one. The Collector's Press got 2 cases of the NECA Dungeons and Dragons, Strongheart and Zarek yesterday, and they have been selling like crazy. Only a couple each left. That's awesome. They look like good size too. I like the looks of them. Let's see. Huntress is available on BTS and Nerdzoic online toy store. Sweet. Bought the classic color Spidey. It's just going to be one of my Spidey's didn't want to get new harm buying loads of Marvel Legends, like a half one, half the other. That Devastator is the bomb figure. To me, Geek Fusion turned it into the Devastator into Doomsday, and it turned out great. He used the extra bones from the Dragon Bite.
Yeah, the bat. What was that bat cycle thing from Death Metal Bat Cycle? Yeah,
that turned out awesome. Everything Geek Fusion said on the forum is DC is true. Yep. They agreed. I thought that was clear that the Batman that they have been reusing for the face for the Arkham City and the Batfleck versus definitely same model. So it gathered to I think we should talk about the Superman figure. Yep. It's clearly Ben Affleck. That 66 Batman and Superman is clearly Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
Which fuck is the Human Torch arms? The Sunfire. Is the base spot. Well, what's full circle? I use the Human Torch arms, which uses the Sunfire arm. Put on the origin figure, the progenitor. Can't wait to get the Mayfix Daredevil. Was the only thing about it happened before it announced. Heard the people have wanted it for ages. Oro 37, Ollie's, huh? There's one here with about 40 minutes away. Here, all kinds of Marvel stuff. Yeah, the Ollies have been getting all kinds of stuff. They got Hasbro, of course. They let the license to Fortnite expire. They're not going to do Fortnite stuff, so all the Fortnite figures are going to Ollie's, and they are covered up with them, and you can get them for like what, $6 a piece for the figures. The boat
and knifing.
The boats are $15, which were $80 in retail.
The reason that Olds isn't giving me one of them eels.
Commandant is up in here.
Shit.
Ollie's good stuff, cheap. been meaning to dip my toes in the Storm Collectibles. I wanted to try new Baki figures that's all sold out. I don't have any Storm Collectibles, but they look good. I've been tempted several times. They're just expensive, and their scale is like, they claim to be 1/12 scale, but they are clearly 1/10 scale figures.
I mean, I'd venture to say maybe they're a little bigger than that.
Yeah.
I got a bunch of them, so
Oh.
I mean,
First one of the night, we got Hang Solo families.
Family, 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 family.
Made it an hour and 31 minutes before we got a.
I know.
Goodness.
So you gotta say, what's up? Oh, we got another one.
I don't have friends. I got family.
Alrighty, now I'm caught up. Now it's time to do the coat of base coat onto Bruton's head. Where did I put my paint? Here we go. I sent off the Lady Death hair to friend of mine. It's on the Discord and on Instagram. He's the one that did the blonde hair recasting of Vampirella's hair on the Discord. He's going to cast it. He's going to cast that Lady Death hairpiece, flexible material. And I went ahead and sent him the Loose Collector Lady Death head to recast, because it is a hard plastic too. And that could be used for all kinds of figures, customs too, like 90s base characters.
Oh, the land of the big hair.
Yes, sir.
Be right back.
80s and 90s is the big hair era. And both men and women had big hair in the 90s. I mentioned how awesome this head sculpt is that Canon made for me is. That bike, though, damn. Oh, Geek Fusion, did you get up with Canon on Instagram?
I sent him a message, yeah, but I just sent it like tonight because that reminded me. That reminded me tonight when I saw y'all were live, so I just sent him a message on Instagram.
I'm going to take my time with it and treat it like model kits. You got a little bit of sanding, sprue cleanups, like the support structures. But it is a beautiful bike. The scale couldn't get no better. That thing is perfect size. It just sucks we don't have a official Denny catch to go with it.
Boy, what are we gonna do tonight?
We got something long. Hello, fam. Let's get that one.
Family, 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 family.
Come on, show. Oh, I've just discovered how to shrink Marvel Legends heads. Working on getting some good heads on for 1/18 scale. Oh, did you the Glassman Customs? Oh, not Glassman Customs. Shit. I just blanked it on the Craftman. I don't know why I just blanked out on his name. The Craftman, yeah, I've used that method to shrink heads, and it works great. I've noticed you can't use any silicone. You got to use the smooth on silicone. But if you try to with other brands of silicone, you try to put spirits in, you just get mush. That does not solidify. Okay, I must have jaw drop heads you like to try doing. Oh,
I apologize. I'm back.
Oh man.
See that it doesn't happen again.
Welcome aboard, Sun Tones. I can't talk tonight. I just joined Discord. Don't know if you guys care to customize third-party transformers. Oh no, I do that too. I'm a big Transformers collector too, and I customize those as well.
How do you feel about that G1 Optimus?
I ordered both versions.
Oh, is this going to be like this is almost like a crocodile version too.
Oh,
Yeah, and he's actually getting buck teeth too.
There we go.
You get the actually leave the buck teeth on this one.
Have you seen the news reports that the plane crash back in the day? The pilots was named something. Well, oh yeah, the joke thing. Yeah, all the pilots' names were like fake names they put on like the news report. Somebody trolled the news. Use some platinum silicone. I forget the name. It wasn't smooth on. Okay. Let's see. We'll have to work on now. I'm going to take these.
Jared, I just sent you something on Facebook.
Where the hell did that come from?
Well, somebody in the chat mentioned it.
Me riding the luck dragon.
There you go.
But mine might be more like when Peter Griffin tried to ride it and it like crashed because he's so big. The snips. Where to put them? Yeah.
Oh, I was going to ask Jared, since you're the Transformers guy that I know. Yeah. I'm not big into Transformers, as you know, but that new Takara Lunar Cruiser Optimus.
Oh yeah,
looks pretty sweet. I don't feel like spending $75 on it, but I'm tempted to because it looks pretty damn cool.
I ordered both of the missing link ones because I wanted that one. I don't know. I talked about it a bit long time ago. It'd be really cool if they could actually articulate G1 figures, and also it'd be cool if they can make them in scale. Keep the original designs, but put them in scale, but add articulation, which would, to me, I thought would be really cool.
Yeah, I'm very tempted, but man, $119 is a lot of cheddar.
what's the difference between the two? I mean, I know like one's 120, the other one's 70.
One doesn't come with the trailer. The one that don't come with the
is that
trailer.
what it is? Okay.
Yeah, the one that don't come with the trailer is got blue eyes instead of yellow eyes. It's like the cartoon. The yellow-eyed one is toy. It comes with the trailer.
Okay. That explains it.
So I'm getting them both because I am a huge Optimus Prime fan. And I've saw like some pictures. I don't know if they're real or not. They're going to do a Megatron that way with the Ultra P-38.
Now that would be cool.
If one of the mods care to, that's a Facebook one. How do I get rid of Facebook? We've got like a spammer in Facebook. I'll see if I can get it. I got it. I gotta switch over to my Express account. Yeah, the spam. I haven't had a spam in Facebook before on a live stream. That's first. You ever do you stream the Facebook too, or?
I used to, and then I got my privileges taken away on Facebook to live stream there, and I don't know if I ever got them back. I haven't tried in a while. I got my Facebook page hacked by some Islamic terrorists last year, and they were posting like jihadi stuff all over Facebook, and so they killed my account. But then I was able to, like, I don't even remember who all I had. I sent a bunch of emails to a bunch of different places, and finally they realized, oh yeah, this isn't him posting a bunch of jihadi stuff. And it was like messed up stuff too. It was like beheadings and ISIS flags and all kinds of stuff. And then for the couple of months after that, I kept trying to stream to Facebook, but it wouldn't do it. It said my Facebook was restricted, and I don't know if they ever fixed that.
Does that need to make that picture my page image of me riding the luck dragon?
Well, if you give me a better picture, I can do a better job. That was just a quick one.
Channel emoji riding a luck dragon for everyone to put one in the chat.
Just encouraging them.
Thank you.
All right, Collector Express. Do you want the more dragon-looking face, or do you want the more evil deer-looking face?
Dragon.
Okay.
Let me pull up your solo screen here. That's not. Let's see. What about the with the cue ball head up top? What's that one look like? Him in the middle. See where he's in the middle. Next, top row on the right. Turtle.
Yeah, the turtle. Perfect.
Can you blow that one up? See what it looks like. Nope. Can't. No, I don't like that one. It's drawn small there too.
You want me to just make it look good?
Yeah.
All right. All right, I'll make it look good.
Oh, here you go. So your audience can get a better look.
Yep. Hmm.
Yeah.
That's great. I love that.
Yay!
It's a family show. It's a nipple hanging out.
That's true.
Hey,
I'm allowed to
I
show
used to run around without a shirt on as a kid all the time. It's the summer, man. Nothing wrong with that.
Hey, I grew up in Coalfield, so I've had my 4-wheeler kind of like when he loses the horse in the swamp. I've had a 4-wheeler start sinking in a sludge pond. That's the closest. A sludge.
Oh, awesome!
A mining sludge pond is the closest thing you'll see to like actual quicksand, because it'll be coated in like coal dust, so it looks like solid ground, and you'll see animal tracks over top of it. But as soon as you put something that's got some weight on it, it starts sinking. Okay, we got a lot of ones in the chat now for some reason. That's gonna work. Putting the Cersei knee pads on some streak legs, and I'll end up painting the legs. It's it gets tiring having to fix the crap that Hasbro puts out.
What? That one was perfect with all the Courtney Cox action going on. Crazy.
The only thing I'm keeping from the original figure is the knee pads, the lower torso, the belt, the jacket arms, and jacket. I'll use the feet too.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Whose quality control is better, Marvel Legends or McFarlane?
I don't think anyone has it. So, McFarlane's. I think he might be worse because he puts his stuff. You'll get stuff like these Grundy arms, and the Mongol arms were the ports where they were too hot or something other. They're malformed. Whereas I could tell with Hasbro too, though. I think they've all gone to shit with quality control. Because there's no quality control. That they're just throwing them together, and it's bad. Mattel's got bad quality control too. You'll see. At least Mattel's still got window boxes. You can look in the windows and see.
Okay,
the
that
paint.
one's arm.
The arms fell off. The paint apps are not even touching the face. When I bought the
Eyeballs
40th
painted
anniversary,
on the forehead.
yeah, eyeballs paint on the forehead or on the cheeks. I went through the 40th anniversary He-Man that came out. They had probably like a dozen on the shelf. I went through all 12, and only one of them had a decent face paint. Any Legends heads you think stand out as a must-have? Like, would be a little subjective, but if you have pick your favorite Marvel Legends head, and who are they? That's I don't know. Like if you're planning on doing like 1/18 scale stuff, shrinking down. I'm not sure.
Really
That's
like
weird.
the do Black Widow one, but that's only because I haven't modified with her hair out of her face and with hair on the side fixed to where it isn't sticking out. The new Monet head is really, really good.
Quinn, I think Marvel Legends quality control better than McFarlane. Those have the rubber diaper crotches. Yeah, I've actually had a Joker with a slightly melted rubber crotch piece too. And horrible wrist and ankle joints. Now, I don't know if that's could be considered quality control. It's just bad design, but they have other stuff that's poor quality control too. Though the arms be like molded like that Mongol I got. The forearm was bent out like this instead of curving in like naturally, but it like bends like my fingers. I got double jointed fingers if I can do that. Hasbro is going back to window boxes in the year. Hopefully that for G.I. Joe too. They said it for Marvel Legends, but they haven't said anything about G.I. Joe. Hopefully it means, yeah. AK likes the Bone Crusher head. I think it's LOL at the end. God,
that Bone Breaker head. Or couldn't.
Come on. That thing was awesome. Looked like a Gerber baby.
Oh.
I'm very happy.
Several
Gerber baby.
got thrown in the garbage.
That's too bad. I need one of those.
Oh, sorry.
I got plenty of torsos.
I don't even. I almost have a full Bone Breaker. I just don't have the head for some reason.
Who does that?
Isn't there's a different head? Is there only one head? I think there's
only
two.
No, there's only one head.
There's only one head?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Who did the head come with?
I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't know. Did it come with Maggot?
Could have.
Or Havoc? Or Wolverine?
No, Wolverine.
Havoc came with like barrels. They go on the back of the bike tank teeth. I'm odd at mine where they have the engine point the opposite direction because it make no sense with pointing forward because there's no way you could actually have any kind of transmission hooked up to it where it was sitting.
Wolverine didn't have a builder piece, I don't believe.
No,
Wolverine didn't have no piece because I didn't buy the Wolverine because I thought it was stupid.
So you don't like Burning Claws Wolverine?
Fucking hot claws. I got claws that can cut through anything. I got claws that can cut through anything, and they're hot.
Well, if they're hot, that means they don't have to do blood. They're cauterizing the wounds.
That's pointless.
Yeah.
I saw somebody that did a pretty sweet custom with the Bone Breaker tank body and upper half of a bat. G.I. Joe Classified's bat.
Oh, yeah.
It looked really nice. They did a great job. They added a bunch of extra guns and stuff to it and a big cannon on the front and stuff. It looked pretty cool.
I've seen people too go buy the Avatar like walker things.
Yeah.
And use those torsos since there's not enough room for full figures. They just use the torso. The Collector Express, have you ever make a custom
Maggot
figure?
has the head and the gun. Cannon.
Means I might have to buy a Maggot.
Let me look around because I've had like 3 of those heads, and I don't know why because I definitely only own one of those maggots. I think I got a bunch of those from a bag of Build-A-Figure pieces from my buddy Josh. But I don't know if I have. I know I have the gun, so because I wouldn't have thrown that out. I'll just dig around and I'll see what I can find.
I got so many toy guns for action figures that size. I don't need a gun.
All right.
Same. I've been thinking about building a gun rack just so I can have them up and people come in and be like, "Oh,
that's what I should make us a gun rack.
There you go.
I need a gun rack.
I need a gun rack."
I didn't even use the gun it came with.
A larger crocodile head.
Have not made a video man for Spider-Man cartoon. I don't quite remember, but it finished. I think he's pretty well finished. I got the upgraded Havoc. Got him on the Astonishing body with long shot arms. It looks pretty good. A little better proportion. Don't have the giant ripped arms. Of course, I wouldn't use those arms to make a Ghost Rider in any catch. And I have several of the. I got several of the Havoc bodies. If I want to put one back normal too, I can do that because I use extra Havoc bodies. I bought like headless ones off eBay. You used to be able to get them cheap without the head on eBay, and I bought those and then some jackets and extra heads from Multiple Man, so I can have because Multiple Man went crazy on the secondary market. That jacket version.
Just because people wanted a lot of Multiple Men, huh?
Yep.
Olds, send me a list of things that you might want me to inquire about with Corey on Casting Cave to see if he might have available that I can ship to you, because I'm gonna go over there in probably like 2-ish weeks, because he'll have the Archangel head around then, because he's getting them. He's getting the STL files. He's getting them printed, and they're getting sent to him, and he's going to cast them after that.
Oh, nice.
I think you probably want one of those for yourself anyway.
Yeah.
So once he has that, I'll send everything over to you. And I figured there's got to be some goodies that you want.
Something along that you may order the Hydra 2-packs, the female agents, Hydra Shield 2-packs. I haven't yet. It's sold out.
I did.
I kind of wanted.
Say not really.
I kind of wanted to, but at the same time, I was like, well, they'd end up being base bodies. And then I looked at them and went, well, I already have access to plenty of Maria Hills and Sirens, so I don't really.
These are at Ollie's, the Maria Hill Quakes.
Yeah.
The Roller Wave.
Hey, that's my head sculpt. What are you doing with my head sculpt? I'm trying to dance in the dark with that one.
She's like trying to like help He-Man get back to his home planet.
Bullshit.
I did see somebody like do like a mock-up, like Photoshop mock-up with the shooter, JoJo classified shooter figure coming out. And they put the extra, like the Latina head from that 2-pack on, mocked it up on the classified figure, and it made it look so much better. It's almost made me look.
I figured I would take that. I figured I would take that head, that blonde head right there.
Yeah.
And swap it out with the Invisible Woman's head.
You don't like the tiny face Invisible Woman?
I like that one.
I like that face. I don't like the one that came on it. It's terrifying. I have nightmares.
Yeah, the text chat will be available after posted. I got it where it's saving the does the chat replay. It's like, we got a vote for a yes on the gun rack in the chat.
A vote for yes on the gun rack.
It's definitely a Karen head 3-pack for sure, because they all look a little like they're having an unpleasant trip at Target.
Well, that's what I seem like everybody like on in Messenger on Facebook. It's like all the head sculpts on that 2-pack, on that a female Hydra agent and Shield agent 2-packs. They all look like they want to speak to your manager.
Unhappy.
They're not having a good shopping trip at Target.
I mean, if you had to put up with a guy that was made out of stone, and a guy that was on fire all the time, and an extra stretchy guy all the time, I don't think you'd be a little bit annoyed.
I think that extra stretchy guy would be into their benefit.
Oh, he named
DXV
himself Mr. Fantastic. That guy is such a narcissist.
He's probably like bleeding all over the place, like marrow seeping out, like.
And here, think about this.
Those abilities don't work right.
He might be stretchy, but you can't compress like water. So every time that he squeezes through some hole,
she's cleaning up fluid behind him for sure.
Yep. Yeah.
Well, I don't think his body is like a human body anymore.
Yeah. Well, he ate a sandwich, and he's gonna be. That's not gonna compress or stretch. He's gonna throw that up, or
didn't they had kids after? They had kids after they got their powers too. So, I mean, he's got some kind of fluids.
No, this is going bad.
Let's move on. Here's a question here. Are you going to warm up the pegs on the new AW Unraveled collection? I don't have any of those. If they got pegs, you definitely want to heat them up to pull the pegs out, though. They're like a Marvel Legends heat, and you'd pop the pegs out.
Speaking of getting pegged,
I still think that
we're moving on from that. Kind of.
Well, I thought we were.
Before I was, earlier I was talking about semen. I don't know if you caught that.
Yeah, it was obvious.
Oh, okay.
I was talking about his lunch.
Oh, well, that's completely different.
Yeah,
okay.
See, one's PG and the other one is not.
Yeah, let's not do the that kind of talk on the streams.
What is this guy's name? Skrillex?
Skrillex. I can't remember. I always called it Sculpt. Good luck spelling it, but
we're gonna type it in as SK.
Something along to
LOX.
That 2-pack is $65 for shipping and taxes.
AALLOX. Okay.
I think it needs to be. I think I got company up coming. Are you doing your chat Geek Fusion?
The what?
Is this the week for chat at Thursday, or is it?
No. Well, I got mine here in about half hour, but no. Normally, I would be doing the other one right now.
Okay.
So yeah, it's every other week with that friend of mine's podcast. So no, today I'm free.
We need a versatile gun rack.
Similar to what I did when I did the Beta Ray Bill knee pads. When I took the Toy Biz knee pads, put on the Marble Edge ones, and I put the boots on the Toy Biz one. Added some height to the figure and a little bit more style. Well, that's one of the main reasons I even thought about getting the Destroyer Thor 2-pack, turning the Thor into Beta Ray Bill, the classic Beta Ray Bill. And
they'll probably make another one before too long.
No, they'll wait till they see a bunch of customs coming out, and then they'll make one.
Yeah.
So this is the new pattern for the sweatshirt. How's it look?
Is that what seams down the sides?
I'll be right back. I gotta go get the dog.
I think that looks good. From what I can see of it, I think that looks good.
I'll be right back. The dog's barking.
The hood isn't wired yet, and it's still too long. But flat front, flat back.
Yeah.
I also think the neck is too big. I need to find some way to
show it from the front. Yeah, that neck might be a little bit too wide.
To choke it back.
But I think that the not having that seam down the front, I think that looks good.
Yeah.
I agree.
So, still WIP. Get there eventually.
All right. I need to go. I'll be right back. I gotta go get some guns.
Oh.
What?
Wait, what did he say?
Sound like he said he had to go get some guns.
Get his guns in that.
Wait, somebody breaking into the house?
About seeing.
Maybe he's talking about the sun's out, guns out kind of gun. You know, with arms.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. That makes far more sense.
You what now?
Or maybe he said his gums, like he need to go floss.
Oh, he's flossing.
What are y'all talking about?
We don't know. Cannon's right before he left. He said he got to go get his. It sounded like GUN. I don't know what he's going to get.
He's going to get some guns.
I would assume for modeling the gun rack, he's got some toy guns.
Oh,
that makes way more sense. I thought somebody was just breaking into his house.
I haven't even been hit. I was upstairs with the dogs, and I got.
I was afraid we were going to start hearing some noise in the background in a minute.
He tends to mute his crap.
Yeah. DCUC from back in the day, old as the figures are, their eyes are well painted. That's a DCUC head. Come on, focus. Focus. There he goes.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I'll give her. I'm going to use a Corsair as headband. Give her the headband she's supposed to have. And when I get the hair pieces, that'd be nice.
I think I'm about to snap up some more DCUC figs on eBay.
I think I have an extra Spectre. There's two Spectres. There's the regular one's opaque. The other one's glow in the dark. The variant was glow in the dark, and I think I have an extra opaque one.
I found some good prices on. Let's see. I got a cyborg, a Red Lantern Cyborg Superman, an OMAC, a Star Sapphire, Indigo Lantern, the Atom Indigo Lantern, and then the Heat Vision Superman.
Oh, nice. I got a big DC collection. The ones I'm missing are the ones that like still sell for like crazy money.
Yeah.
I don't have the Wonder Twins. I like to have those for my Super Friends shelf. Oh, we got family in the house. I got my sister. Hello, hello. We got
family, 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 family.
I've always wanted camo.
Yeah, I'm missing an arm and a leg to finish up my camo.
Yeah, me too. It cost an arm and a leg.
Yeah.
You
Thanks, so get a Hulk smash right a magical creature too. These Hasbro
Hulk smash is a magical creature.
So he rides himself? Oh.
Nick Fury is pricey now. Is wanting to build army build shield agents. They had those 2-packs on Pulse for a while, like the male shield agents that came with the 3 different head sculpts and the helmets. And I can't remember if I bought 1 or 2 of those because I already had a bunch of the Nick Fury ones. That came out. What was it? Well, they came out way back.
Yeah, I think that was like
Winter Soldier wave.
Yeah.
It's running change too. You had the Nick Fighter Soldier. No, yeah, you had the Nick Fury and Hydra agent, and you had like the running change was the AIM and something other. I forget. Or was it the running change between the Hydra Soldier and the AIM? I don't know. It's too long ago. Needs to get the guns out. That don't sound right.
All right, I got some guns.
Oh. Okay.
Did you get him?
I got
all
the guns.
Oh, okay.
Xavier collector, that Havoc makeover is coming out awesome. That Gold X pops. I love that gold paint. And that was brush painted. I can only imagine how good it's going to be when I eventually airbrush something.
I mean, as long as it doesn't clog up your airbrush.
Oh, you need to thin it out, of course, but yeah, I need to build like a airbrushing station, like where it's got the filter and the vent stuff. Build like and set up a dedicated area for airbrushing, because right now I have to like get everything out, pull it together, find a place to airbrush, then put back up, clean and everything. It's kind of a pain in the ass to airbrush.
Same.
Yeah.
Alrighty. I think that looks pretty good.
I should make these modular so that they can be attached together, huh?
That'd be cool. Keep adding to them.
Yeah.
I notice I get a lot of questions anymore too, like when I do a custom using something that's got pinless, about prepping the joints. How am I doing it? It's sanding down the visible areas and using parts that's already basically the color I'm going to be painting. If it scratches, you don't have to worry about it. This, I am not going to worry about painting the knees. I'm only going to paint, since her boots are red, I am going to not paint the knees at all. I'm going to glue these to the front of the knee, and I will paint the lower part red. And I will sand the ankles. This pre-plan, keep work smarter, not harder.
I've always heard that. That's a thing.
Yeah.
Something I strive to achieve, but often fall short of.
Especially when somebody
Sometimes you just gotta do the work.
Especially like when you ask somebody, as soon as you get done texturing ears, and like, can you make them smaller now?
Sometimes what you really got to do is just wait till somebody completely finishes something and then make little increment changes to where they got to go back and redo all the lattices and structures and then change just little bullshit. And then once you get it printed and sent to you, then tell them, oh, hey, I need the size changed.
Yeah. What's that about? I asked you what size you wanted it.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not talking about one particular person. Totally.
You're just talking about
I think the size on this is awesome.
I'm not referring to myself in any way, shape, or form. This is like a hypothetical, I swear.
You got that cavity cut perfectly on the back of that head. It works for that torso.
Nice. I eyeballed it. I literally held the figure up to the screen.
That's some damn good eyeballing, bro.
I got good eyes.
I'm gonna use this really dangerous bit. This is gonna be fun.
Let's get dangerous. Do. Wait a minute, that's Danger Mouse, not Darkwing Duck.
No.
I loved Danger Mouse when I was a kid.
Wasn't that Darkwing Duck though?
I know. I just said that. It's like I said let's get dangerous, and I started like singing like the Danger Mouse song. I said, wait a minute, that's Danger Mouse. That's not Darkwing Duck. Then I got thinking about Danger Mouse. I was like, I love Danger Mouse. He had a cool car. Right. It's the beauty about shriek legs too. You don't even have to. Really don't even have to heat them up to pop off the ball joints.
You know who else had a cool car?
Batman.
You know who else had a cool car?
Tony Stark.
You know who else had a cool car?
Michael Knight.
You know who else had a cool car?
Them Duke boys.
Oh, the Duke boys, yeah.
Ghost Driver.
Ghost Driver.
Winchester.
Yeah, well, he's not a Ghost Rider. Just talking about Ghost Driver.
McCormick from Hardcastle McCormick. The Coyote, he was awesome.
Bandit had a great car.
Bullet.
Yeah.
Doc
Ain't
Brown
right,
had an awesome car.
Right.
Who drove the Mark V?
Speed Racer.
Was that his name though?
Mark 5 or the Mach 5?
Speed was his name.
Oh dang! Named after a drug.
He kind of talked like he was on speed. We must go around the way. When faced by fact, we got to fight the people to stop people trying to steal the Mark 5. It was like they like speed talk to match the mouth flaps, so it was just really weird.
All right. I think that I kind of want the handguns so that the handles are pointing out towards the user.
Ergonomics on like a rack. I think might have somebody can consult with that on the chat. Like the aesthetical. You think we know somebody might be able to know a little more about that Geek Fusion?
I don't know.
He's been kind of quiet lately about. He hasn't mentioned anything about gun racks.
About the what?
Gun racks.
Yeah. I mean, I know a lot about them.
Well, you're supposed
I know
to share
about
your
racks.
expertise here, sir.
You got any input on like designing one for 112 scale?
I can send some pictures.
And
All right. Have you got my Instagram?
Yeah, actually.
Sent you a message just today.
Yeah.
What?
He contacted you today before the stream.
Somebody
During the stream.
contacted me today.
Yeah, it might be hidden in your request folder.
When I first started using Instagram, I had no idea the request was a thing.
Oh yeah. There we go. I just saw it.
I just sent it like an hour or two ago. I don't remember. It wasn't that long ago.
There we go. I got the
I'll pull some pictures. I'll send you some pictures.
there's some meat pad on there. I like it.
If you like it, I love it. Chip it, pack it.
Doing the Lord's work. That's the one. Yep. Name of Hill, do anyone know if they make a Ken from Iron Fist of the North Star head sculpt? Isn't somebody doing some North Star figures?
Storm.
Oh yeah, those are big ones.
Yep.
I love the Team 4-Star. Like when they did those versus videos, like before while they were waiting on finishing up like the Cell Saga. Ken showed up. It's like Bugman. Cell's like Homeless Man. It's like they had some funny ones. Like he like did like the North Star thing. Like it's like he tapped Cell all over the torso. It's like I want it to be tickled, and then blows up. It's like then his forearm laying over on the ground. It's like Ken's like, Bugman, are you going to eat that? No.
Yeah. Here's a mock-up of your gun rack.
Oh, there you go.
That's not the type of rack I was talking about. Also, I'd want to fit a lot more on there, so it'd have to be bigger.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, she kind of stacked, bro.
She might be able to fit another one on there.
I could probably put some more.
I was thinking like 4. Yeah, 4 is a good number.
Yeah, I was thinking somewhere along the lines of like 30, 40.
Well, that's why I'm making it modular so that you can put it together with other ones. You know what I'm saying?
I got the Electra Daredevil right next to her. I mean,
rearrange the pegs.
I could put that one right next to this one, and I had a lot of female figures. Really, I mean, sky's the limit.
Heaven, I'm in heaven.
All right. Gonna use this fucking buzzsaw bit here. I can't wait to use this. I've used it twice and it's hurt me every time. So I'm really excited for this one.
Oh boy, we're about to see Harker go to the hospital.
Sounds like my friend just got here. Dogs were going crazy. That means somebody's in the driveway. Or there's a bear outside.
Oh boy.
But I think it's my buddy's here.
Oh yeah. Do you like the vertical style or the horizontal style better?
Oh.
Well, actually, it doesn't matter because, like that one with the slats on it,
Mm-hmm.
you can put it on there either way.
I was wondering if you could do like 2 different styles, or you're going to make them where they can link together.
Well, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that I'll make some kind of peg-in system.
That's
so that
that'd be cool, like a miniature like pegboard type thing.
Yeah,
peg rack.
Hey, if I can make a miniature portable chest set with little chest pieces to plug into the chessboard, it's about the size of 2 postage stamps.
I don't know what there was a particular type of rack you were looking for, but I sent you some pictures of just some different stuff, like different racks and lockers and things.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm looking now.
The easiest ones to do are probably like those giant boards where it's just like slats, basically, you know, and you could, I don't know how you would put little pegs on them to hold the stuff up.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna go with square pegs because, well, I guess it doesn't have to be square pegs. What do you want? You want square pegs? Or you want round pegs? We'll do round pegs.
Is that rhetorical, or is you just thinking out loud, like to yourself, or is that an actual question?
I don't know. My ADD's been unmedicated for a while, so.
It's 9 o'clock, guys. I got to go. I'm late for my show.
All right, take it.
Own show.
I got your stuff. I appreciate it.
All right, man. I'll see y'all later.
Later.
Bye.
That's good. Trim the burrs off.
Boots with the fur.
We'll go to the 3-hour mark tonight. We'll call it that.
How long have we been going?
We are currently at 2 hours and 31 minutes. Come on, knee bend. A little more of a groove in there. That's good. Glue.
So enjoy painting, huh?
What now?
So you enjoy painting, huh?
Enjoying painting.
Yeah, it stresses me out, man.
We got our knee pads on both sides.
What legs did she have before?
Do what now?
What legs did she have before?
Those really skinny female legs that they put on.
Oh,
Those were the thighs the same diameter as the calf.
Oh, God.
Later, opened up your J-Toy Street Fighter yet? Not yet. He's still in the box with my Mayfix steel. And he took me out
Oh,
of the
you
box.
ain't opened your steel yet?
No. I got to set up some shells.
Rainy day in that fool, or what?
I need to set up some shells for it to start opening stuff up.
Oh.
I think you should open the stuff up, and then that's the catalyst for making the shells.
I need to set my figures up right, and then I got so many figures laying on their side because I'm always in the like, you know what? I'm gonna move some shit around phase. My desk, however, is missing this fucking dope ass Grim Reaper I had up on this bitch, though. Damn it. It was front and center, too. It's like staring at this bitch.
So should he go on the white shelf or the black shelf?
I would say the black shelf.
It's a bad motherfucker.
Of course, he would stand out really well on the white shelf.
Well, he'd only be on the white shelf till December. The black shelf is the current collection. White shelf is the new year, new me.
I need to know what I need for a custom kin. I don't know what to use.
Ken?
What? I would sit in Fist.
Like
Easy.
Ken and Barbie.
Fist of the North Star kin.
Oh, I was like, what just happened in here? It's just
He's talking about Ken Shiro.
okay.
Yo, no.
That guy.
I was like,
I like
whenever
it.
when he fights, his shirt explodes. Then he explodes people by hitting pressure points. Very gruesomely.
Yeah, it's an old one, man. It's from the 80s, huh?
80s just happened, man. What are you talking about? Don't correct my delusion.
Unfortunately, the 80s was almost 40 years ago.
It was just a couple of years ago.
5 or 6. I want to go watch Oppenheimer at the theater, but I don't think I'm going to get the chance.
Kinshiro. I try to find one on eBay, but I can't find a Ken. Might try to find a Sylvester Stallone head. Yeah, I can see that working.
They have quite a few Rambos coming out.
Looks like one of those Lego boards.
I would have to look at the character, getting the figure out like a recipe. He's pretty jacked from what I remember. He's tall.
Yeah, he always felt like he was like 7 foot tall to me.
Maybe a Warpath body, maybe?
You know, I would like to turn around and look at one, but I don't think I have one.
I'll be right back.
Guns are about 5.5. It's between 5.5 and 6 millimeters wide.
Five and a half, 6, 1.5 dozen of the other. I gotta get a new fabric thing. It's listing heavy to the side. Probably shouldn't have bought the plastic thing.
You want to get the Commander Rogers? I haven't yet, but I'm planning on to. I actually cleaned up one of the original Commander Rogers heads to put on it. We got here. Get on his cheek. There. Clean it up.
That looks good.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were going to go bust out your Karen.
That was it?
That's the replacement head for the Karen head.
Oh. Commander Karen.
So we're going to use a movie Thor with a tank top and vest. That could work. It's got the boots too. His head
Boots with the fur.
What about 27th anniversary? The 20th anniversary head, that looks good. I've seen people put that head on that body and it looks really good. It's pretty dope. I don't have the 20th anniversary cap because I passed on it because I don't like the baby blue.
I dig it. Redid the red on this one for Xavier, and we did the Corsair boots, and the we took the like the sharp, weird kind of pokey boots down. And we went with more of that like patent leather look. We also redid the all the red all around it, and kind of kept the shininess to match the shininess of this star, and the rest of the white is matte. So, and it's all done in lacquer, so there's no rub on it at all. So even the spots that usually would have rub on it from the factory, it doesn't have any rub on it. So it's I like it. I like it a lot more. And now I have to do this mine. So
something on Xavier, his client, he's making the figure for. He was asking who the we is.
Oh yeah.
Unless I'm mistaken, it's the royal we. I don't know.
No.
Or you got
Xavier's good friend. He's like a brother. He's like a brother to me. And I only do commissions for legitimately 2 people, him and Sector. Those are my 2 like actual commission clients. Everybody else I do like cloth goods for, but actual like grinding plastic and painting, that's I got 2. And that's it. I don't I like doing this kind of stuff for my own work, but not for many other people. Steals the fun out of it when you do it for too many people, I feel.
I just stood up to get some more material, and I discovered a top tip for customizing.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, don't get old.
I don't know. How can we sign up for that?
Hey, if you can figure it out, I'm taking advice.
Wait, what are we signing up for?
How to not get old.
Wow, that iron smells hot. I wonder if it's hot.
Careful, it might be hot. But the dog was pacing around all over the place, following my friend around upstairs. Follow around like a puppy dog. That shit probably smell his puppy dogs on him. He just got a new Dotson. A new wiener dog. Named it Tater.
Tater salad?
Yeah.
Like
his other Dotson. He's about as big as a potato. A Dotson puppy.
They call me Tater salad.
His other one's named Possum. So Tater and Possum.
Ron White.
They call me.
Yeah, Ron White.
Tater. So, yep.
What did I say?
Well, I don't think he said anything.
Oh, I thought I said.
80s nice cartoon. You would like action figure line, but you'd think it wouldn't get made. Any 80s cartoon action figure line, but didn't think it'd get made. I don't. What action figure line would you like from an 80s 90s cartoon that didn't get made? Or won't get made?
It won't get like a re-release.
Any 80s 90s cartoon you would like in an action figure line, like I guess modern action figure line redo, but you think that won't get made?
Silverhawks.
Well, they're doing Subpar 7 doing Silverhawks, and Ramen Toys is doing Silverhawks.
He did like the lead character in Super 7. Do they make toys?
Ramen's actually continuing their Silverhawks. They got the female figure, that character in prototype form.
Oh, I like the first one they made.
The Quicksilver.
Yeah, his ankle articulation's a little bit lacking.
Yeah,
but the rest of the figure I like pretty well.
Yeah, they made a lot of improvements from their action figures too since they made him too.
Well, that does make me happier about having him.
Oh yeah. That'd be nice if they could retool them and give them some new ankles.
Yeah.
Action figure line that I would like to redo.
Aren't they doing what is it? The Dino Fighters or whatever with the dinosaurs with the lasers on them.
Dino Riders.
Yeah, Dino Riders. Aren't they redoing that?
Yeah, I've seen a company doing Dino Riders, but they're not calling them Dino Riders, but they're Dino Riders.
I thought those looked cool.
They look cool.
Skeleton Warriors.
Oh, Skeleton Warriors would be a good one. Pirates of Dark Water.
Yeah.
I never saw I was never really a Pirates of the Dark Water watcher, which is very strange. I figured that would have been something that I would have been all over.
Like a burger on a bologna sandwich?
Yeah.
I liked it. I didn't get to see much of it, but I liked what I saw of it.
Something wrong.
I really liked Tiger Sharks, even though later to find out after reading about it that it was like legit just a straight Thundercats ripoff. like pound for pound, like it was a ripoff.
What
like they totally meant for it to be as well. Like,
what show?
Tiger Sharks.
Oh, okay.
Like it's
the same company.
Yeah, same company. They went in there with like we're just going to make this Thundercats underwater, and let's see what happens. And it was successful for a little while, but and they made money on the toys, and then it got like a season or maybe two, and then they're like, okay, we're done.
That'll look cool. Something. He's getting 80 of his cap with U.S. agent, going to paint it black. U.S. agent should be big and buff and not have scrawny shoulders and arms. So that's my biggest complaint about that Captain America. He is, not U.S. agent. He's not big enough. John Walker is huge.
Is there type, whoever.
They really could have put John Walker on like a the young Thor body, which is the retool of Hyperion. Sector 2813.
You would have people mistakenly complaining about him being too big.
Even though he's supposed to be bigger than Cap.
Yeah. You would have a lot of people complaining about that for no reason.
Something well off Ghost Rider or Savage Dragon had cartoons, but I'd like to see modern line of those. Savage did have a small cartoon, didn't he?
Did he? That sounds
Savage Dragon?
Yeah, he did.
I think he did have a cartoon.
You know
I think it was
what?
on USA, right?
God, the Max cartoon was in the 2000s, wasn't it? Shit. That's what I'd take. Just to have all.
No,
yeah,
Max. I think he was in the 90s.
Was the HBO Max cartoon, was it in the 90s? I don't think so. No, it was on MTV.
Yeah, it was MTV. It was the 90s.
Then that's my bag. Give me all the fucking characters.
1995. TV miniseries, 1995.
There you go. That's my shit. I want all the characters from that.
You must see
Aeon Flux.
Aeon Flux is another one.
Yeah.
I seriously want those 3D printed pieces that one guy made. That where he used a bunch of Avatar figures along with the 3D printed pieces to make like actual accurate Aeon Flux.
To do that line properly, it'd probably have to be a 7-inch scale because they were so skinny.
Oh yeah, like his custom was 7-inch scale because that that figure is.
Oh yeah, I was just saying because the avatars make sense, but because those characters were the art style for those figures, you'd almost have to do them over bigger figures just because they'd be so delicate if you didn't.
Yeah.
Ghost Rider, I don't think he ever had his own cartoon, but he showed up in like other cartoons. Galaxy Rangers, Black Star.
Yeah, always a bridesmaid, never a bride.
Oh, Sky Rider Strike Force. That would be cool. Sky Surfers. Remember that one? I think that's what that is. Sky Surfers Strike Force.
Was that the DuckTales tailspin thing?
No, it was a. It's kind of like an anime. It's like brought over, but it was meant for U.S. audiences. but it was Anime Studio that did it. And they were like a tech like suits, and their like cars would turn into like power board or like surfboards, like fly through the sky.
Fever dream.
It's not a fever dream. It existed.
Did it? Did Ted Larson make a video of it?
Did it though? You sure about that?
Yes, I am sure about that. Yep. Power to the Dark Water would be really good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a very particular style that's kind of hard to replicate in, you know, any kind of like custom work too, without, you know, kind of breaking the style back down to something else.
All right, that's done.
Which one's
So
that?
I'm gonna have to do red and gray, right? So red on top, gray on bottom.
The back of the cape is gray. Inside the cape.
No. I mean, how to orient my thread.
Oh. Okay.
You don't want gray thread on your red side. You don't want red thread on your gray side.
True.
You sure about that?
Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm absolutely positive about that.
Here we go. I'm going to hide the comments for a second. Share screen.
That thing is full.
See, here's Sky Surfers.
I don't remember those guys.
I do not remember that.
He almost looks like Hardcase with a visor.
Yeah.
And
He
he's got
does.
2 main trucks.
The Sky Surfers or whatever.
Yeah, I don't remember that cartoon. I don't know that I ever saw it. It must not have played on the
3 channels that we have.
whatever station I had around here.
Trying to find the villain was pretty cool looking, so see if we can find a picture of him.
I'm more interested in the last one that you had up on screen, or that one right there.
Her?
Harker.
Yeah.
You're just in rags.
I'm ready to sky surf now. Look, man, when I see chicks with swords, okay, I got a type.
They actually had figures, so their cars would actually turn into surfboards.
I don't know. This seems kind of
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it
like
was a flying car, then
surfboard.
standing on top of the car, and it turns into the surfboard. But
Checks out.
yeah,
If you had a car, why would you need a surfboard?
well, there's the main villain.
You say Logic was the main villain?
What?
I wasn't making a joke.
I said that
It was
the
still
main
funny.
villain.
It was damn good.
It's Logic is the main.
Yeah, that was funny.
There you go, Harker. You got her sword. Now get ready to slice somebody up.
Hell yeah.
I think her name was actually her code name was Slice.
Slice? I don't know.
I'm
Yeah.
genuinely interested in the concept of this
Great. Good comment.
die surfers. I'd like
Also,
to
if you
see
can make your
Reboot.
car fly,
Remember that show
it'd be
Reboot?
better on the inside.
I'd love to see some figures from Reboot. I love that show, man. It was garbage, but I loved it. Bob and Enzo.
Yeah, there's the main villain. See the size of them.
You talking about Paw Patrol?
Never seen that.
Oh, I have. Oh, I have.
All right, we're at the 3-hour mark. I think it's time to call a night.
But I thought we was going to talk about Guardian Bob.
Well, Bob's awesome. We can pick it up another night. I tell you, before we go, like with PowerCon, what is it? None of like the toy news sites is hardly like
Covered it at
Covered
all? Yeah. Like, what about all the channels that covered it? Oh, you mean like none of them? What? Why?
I mean, like every now and then Robo would put some stuff on his Instagram, but I don't think anybody made a video talking about it. Did they just not do press release on that? They just didn't give press badges or whatever?
I don't know, but Saturday we're doing a Saturday night. I think so. Saturday ? 7 p.m. We're going to do some toy talk and talk about what I can find of PowerCon reveals and some other toy news of the week. Which news has kind of been light this week too on toy news. Other than the Hydra Karen packs. And Find My Figures. He's got some good pictures from PowerCon and Amazing. That's on Instagram. That's the best places I've seen to get pictures of.
And what's funny is Darius, the Amazing, was actually working his own booth and doing his own panel and still had better coverage than most people at the damn that were there to actually cover the damn thing.
There's so many like startup toy companies. I wonder if like Hasbro did something other, told them not to cover it.
I don't know, but ridiculous.
It almost seems something as shady as they would do. It's like tell them don't cover it, or we're not going to give you any exclusive coverage anymore. Because something was
That would be pretty shady.
Something was not.
Something's not kosher.
Yeah, something was not legit. Something was fucked.
Yeah.
Because that was, for all intents and purposes, that was better than SDCC.
Oh yeah.
They showed more cool shit. For Jada showed more cool shit at PowerCon than they did at SDCC. And
Toy Arc has nothing.
Yeah, I know. Because I kept going to Toy Arc to try to find shit.
Foosh is down, so you can't go in there like check the forums out because forums been down for almost a month now.
Really?
Wow, really?
Wow.
Yeah.
What the shit's going on there?
Their server crashed. Their database crashed, and Sounds like they're starting over. Plus,
Whoa. Really?
They had it happen about 10 years ago too, and they lost a lot of stuff.
Damn.
You had a mass exodus when it happened that time too, because a lot of customizers. That's when a lot of customizers left because all their galleries got wiped out.
God. Yeah. If that happens this time, they're going to lose a whole bunch of people too. Because right now, it's mostly toy photographers that are there now. So if those pictures get lost, those guys are probably gonna, piss off too.
I don't know. Everything's cross-pollinated nowadays. Nobody just exclusively goes to any one place. I would assume that if you're taking pictures professionally of your stuff, you're gonna back it up and put it in other places.
We've talked more. They got Instagrams too.
Well, the thing is, on Instagram, there's a billion conversations going on at once, whereas like on Foosh, there's forums that there's multiple forums about different conversations about this will be about this particular thing, or about these, how to do this in dios, or how to do this, how to do that.
All right, we're going on a tangent. We need to wrap up for them. But everybody in the chat, be sure to tune in and check us out on Saturday night. We're going to be doing some giveaways. Got a couple 2 or 3 giveaways for the U.S. and a couple for our viewers up in Canada. And remember to do the wonderful YouTube and stuff. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and share out the information on the stream for Saturday. It is only requirement for that. You got to be a subscriber to the channel, and if you win one of the prizes, don't enter the next drawing. Try to give everybody a chance. But we'll see y'all next time.
All right, take care.
Good night.
Later.
Have a good time.